CEPEP contracts under scrutiny. Millions awarded to party-linked companies. By Joshua C. Mungle. Between 2009 and 2023, more than $6.5 billion was allocated to the Community-Based Environmental Protection and Enhancement Program, CEPEP, providing thousands of low-income families with an alternative source of income. However, investigations reveal that a lack of political oversight allowed contracted companies, many with little transparency, to earn between $20,000 and $50,000 per month in management fees. Allegations of nepotism, favoritism, and kickbacks have persisted across successive governments. The 2024 Auditor General's report raised concerns about CEPEP's fiscal accountability, noting that $499.2 million had been allocated without proper documentation. Documents to support three payments totaling $55.6 million to the CEPEP Company Limited were not provided for audit, the report stated. Similarly, the Office of Procurement Regulation noted that CEPEP failed to submit quarterly contract reports for the final 2 quarters of 2023. A 2020 inquiry to assess the performance of CEPEP found $21 million unaccounted for in the company's financial records. CEPEP's board became aware of the sum through a letter from the Environment Management Authority, confirming the release of $21 million to CEPEP in 2014 under the PNM government. Investigations revealed a bank account created by a former board, used to withdraw the funds, the report stated. Ahead of its pending closure, Guardian Media's investigative desk examined contracts awarded to major PNM figures and party loyalists between 2021 and 2025. Companies linked to PNM figures. SureServe Ltd., owned by Ruth Cummings, a relative of PNM General Secretary Foster Cummings, received more than $1.3 million in CEPEP contracts between 2021 and 2025, including over $450,000 in 2024 to 2025. The company's secretary, Joel Edwards, served as CEPEP chairman from 2024 to 2025. SureServe also received more than $8 million in Housing Development Corporation, HDC, contracts over 5 years. The company lists its address as the Metro Hotel in Couva, which it shares with other firms connected to Foster Cummings, including Cummings and Associates, Clydon Enterprises Limited, and Austin Rogers Limited. Austin Rogers Limited, owned by Austin Rogers, received $2 million in CEPEP contracts from 2021. Rogers denied current business ties to Cummings. The Metro Hotel is owned by Mukesh Ramsingh, the PNM candidate for Pointe-a-Pierre in the 2025 general elections. Foster Cummings acknowledged knowing the business owners, but denied wrongdoing or that companies received contracts after his ministerial appointment. Many of the names I was asked about, I know them all. I entered full-time politics in 2020, and matters of business were left to my family to manage, Cummings said at a PNM press conference. Other PNM-linked contracts. Abite Construction, owned by PNM MP Kareem Marcel and 2 relatives, collected nearly $2 million between 2021 and 2025. Between 2024 to 2025 alone, the company earned over $700,000. Marcel was appointed a Port of Spain City Corporation alderman in 2024 before winning the Laventille West seat in 2025. Good Vibes and Company Limited, owned by community activist Kenroy Doppel, received approximately $1.9 million over 5 years. Doppel has publicly distanced himself from politics and denied any illegal activity. Additional PNM-linked companies receiving CEPEP contracts include $2 million, Shiatsu General Contractors, San Fernando Deputy Mayor Patricia Alexis. $2 million, Gillian Lewis Construction, Gillian Lewis, Malabar/Mazaca Constituency Chairman. $2 million, Dana & Company, Alvin Reeves, former San Fernando councilor. $2 million, Dios Contracting Services, Marilyn Lewis Tobias, Vice Chair, PNM Women's League. $1.9 million, Trinbago Landscape Maintenance, Curtis Shade, former Tabaquite Constituency Chairman. $1.9 million, Zorena's Maintenance and Landscaping, Alvin Muhammad, former San Fernando West Constituency Chair. $1.7 million, Deborah's Marketing and Services, Nigel Cleghorn, PNM Vice Chair, San Fernando West. $1.5 million, BNS Construction, Susan Hong, former Diego Martin counselor. $1.3 million, Tyreshan Construction, Stephen Harper, Belmont South counselor. $1 million, Beta Clean Services Limited, Akini Spencer, former PNM Youth League treasurer. $1 million, Hildegard's Professional Center Limited, Anthony Orozco, PNM activist, Toco/Sangre Grande election agent. Between 2021 and 2025, CEPEP contracts consistently flowed to companies connected to PNM leaders and loyalists. While some recipients denied wrongdoing, the lack of transparency, audit gaps, and repeated reports of unaccounted funds raised serious concerns about governance, oversight, and accountability within the program.